Hi there everyone, and welcome to Fingers, Fums and Fits. In this episode of Anime and Video Games, I will be painting Link from the Legend of Zelda series, although in his fierce deity getup. Can I manage to keep the paint inside the lines? Let's find out. I am going to be using this mini by RNE Studio, and supplied by We Print Miniatures, which I undercoated with Dawnstone. I would like to take this time to point out as well that my painting ability in no way allows me to paint the tattoos on his face, so I apologize in advance if I've disappointed some of you. Still, on we go. And let's start proper with a bit of flayed one flesh on his face. Before we apply gray cere to his tunic, hair, and cap. And I know what you're thinking. There's a load of light colors on this model, so why didn't you base in a lighter color? Well, because I didn't want the final colors too bright, so the Dawnstone mutes the final colors a little. Anyway, moving on. I then applied XV88 and Xandri dust to his boots. And Dark Reaper to his undershirt and tights. Leggings? No, we'll stick with tights. Anyway, I then painted the cloth under his vambraces with Mephiston red. Before painting those vambraces with lead belcher, along with his armor and sword. And now it's time to add some washes. Starting with Griff Charger Gray, which I applied to his armor, his tunic, his cap and his sword. Guilliman Flesh was applied to the face. Snakebite leather to the boots. And Drakenhof Nightshade to his undershirt and tights. Before I mixed 1 part Seraphim Sepia with 1 part Contrast Medium, and applied it to his hair, just to give it a tint. And then finally, for the washes, applied Ethermatic Blue to one of the blades of his sword. Now for some highlighting. I first dry brushed his armor with Stormhost Silver, before painting the trim and detailing with Retributor armor. I was then able to paint the strap on his right shoulder with XV88, and wash it with Snakebite leather to bring it in line with the other leather details. Speaking of which, the boots got a highlight of their original base colors. XV88 for the main body of the boot, and Xandri dust for the tops. It was then time for a relayer of gray cere on his tunic and sleeves, followed by a highlight of Korax white. Similarly with his face, but with flayed one flesh and pallid witch flesh. His undershirt and tights got a highlight of the fang. Before these areas got a wash of Magos purple. I also edge highlighted his sword with Stormhost silver. Then, all that was left was to base the model, and I think we can call this one done. So, what do we think? Did I manage to keep the paint inside the lines? Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again for the next one. Have a great day everyone, and I'll see you later.